Hello guys, it's nice to see you today. I hope that you've been enjoying your day so far. Anyway, I got myself a friend here as you can tell, but let me ask you a question first. Nostalgia Critic, if you're watching this, I just want to ask you something. Have you ever seen any other Godzilla movies as in not our Americanized version, as in the version made by Toho, like those other movies? I'm just curious if you have. If you're watching this, I'd be interested to know. Anyway, as you can see here, we have a friend. His name is... What's your name again? My name is Zeke. Oh. Well, hi Zeke. Nice to have you on the show. Same here. Well, today we are actually going to review the 1956 movie Godzilla King of the Monsters. In my opinion, this movie is truly, well, not as good as the Japanese version, but still a good version in its own right. It's a little more campy because it's a little more cheesy because for one thing, the acting. Okay, never mind that. The acting is good, especially Raymond Burr as Steve Martin. Yes, I just said that Raymond Burr plays Steve Martin, but not the Steve Martin comedian. A character named Steve Martin. Now, that's very funny. That, in a way, Steve Martin's first appearance wasn't even in a movie. In fact, he wasn't even in this movie. Sorry. Anyway, the thing is that this version, called Godzilla King of the Monsters, was made specifically for Americans. It was basically a version of, which was basically a edited version of the original from 1954. Basically, the thing is that it basically takes scenes from the original 54 movie, but actually films scenes with the actor Raymond Burr. Another But it still has the same tone as the original. It still has the tone that this creature was created by an evil force known as Godzilla, and he's destroying the world because we humans used radioactivity, tested it, and it caused the dinosaur to mutate into this huge thing that can breathe fire and destroy cities. And in my opinion, the movie gets a definite thumbs up from me, as well as 5 out of 5 stars. Yes, 5 out of 5 stars. A perfect movie with no flaws I can find. So Zeke, what about you? In my opinion, the movie is horrible. What? Can you believe this? What? How does the movie suck? Well, it's just that the movie bleaches off the result of nuclear radiation. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Well, basically, all it does is that it was leaching off of everyone's fear of nuclear radiation back in the 50s. It's just a pure insult for the public. Zeke, this movie wasn't leeching off the result of everyone's fear of nuclear radiation. It was basically talking about the effects that it can have and why we don't need it. Oh, really? Yeah, and I'm a unicorn. In my opinion, the movie doesn't have that good dubbing. For heaven's sake, of course the English language is going to link up with people speaking Japanese. I mean, yes, yeah, it definitely uses dubbing, but here's the thing. Unlike every Godzilla movie where every Japanese line was dubbed over, there's actually quite a bit of Japanese lines, and sometimes When a Japanese person speaks, it's translated from a translator. And the only time when they use dubbing is, in my opinion, when it's needed. What about you, Zeke? They should have used it all the time. Just imagine the people there just sitting there wondering what the real Japanese people are speaking. It's driving them crazy. Well, I guess you have an opinion that this masterpiece I call Godzilla, King of the Monsters, isn't that good. So, alright then. So what's your rating? Thumbs down. It gets a humongous thumbs down from me, and it's just a pure and utter mess. So, the rating, as in stars? It gets a rating of 1 1/4 of a star. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this review, and if this guy's annoying the crap out of you, then put it in the comments below or make a YouTube poop out of it. I don't really care, just please tell me. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye. Wait! What? In my opinion, the best Godzilla movie was Godzilla Final Wars. Yes, that was a good movie. I have to agree. It was a great, entertaining movie, but not as good as the original. What? You freaking ass!